What's up YouTube? Jeff, your Style OG. And in today's video, I got a review of Bleu De Chanel by Chanel. If you're new to the channel, we release a new video every day at 4 p.m. Eastern, discussing various men's lifestyle topics such as style, grooming, and dating. I invite you to subscribe and tap the notification bell and join us. And to my returning friends like Eric Mack, salute. So for today's review, we're getting all into Bleu De Chanel, one of the most popular and best-selling colognes since it was released in 2010. Now it was designed by the in-house designer Chanel Cologne, who does a lot of the Chanel fragrances for men or women, so he has a great track record. Now the version I have today is the Eau de Toilette that was put out in 2010, and the more enhanced version, the Eau de Parfum, was put out around 2014. Now the differences you'll notice between the two: this version, the Eau de Toilette, has slightly better projection, but it's not as good as longevity as the Eau de Parfum. And the Eau de Parfum, vice versa. Better longevity, not as good projection. Now retail for this bad boy is around $75 for the 1.7 that we have here, and $95 for the 3.4. Now that's retail. Of course, you can find it a lot less on Amazon, fragrance.net, and the like. Now for my overall general impression of this, to me, and you may find this a little funny, I call it the Honda Accord or the Toyota Camry of colognes. But that's not a bad thing. What I mean by this does mainstream and safe extremely well. It does everything well, but it's not outstanding or in your face. So just like a Honda Accord or a Toyota Camry, it's not gonna be offensive, but it's gonna sell a lot, and it's gonna be nice. You don't know quite why you bought it, but you're very satisfied with your purchase. That's what I think of this. Now overall, what does it smell like? To me, this is a combination citrus wood scent. Now it's called a woody aromatic, but what I get from it is a lot of citrus combined with some incense and wood. That's the overall take that I get from this one. Now as far as presentation goes, nothing too exciting, nothing to write home about, but I think it's pretty nice. You got your dark bluish black bottle with the Bleu De Chanel on the front. And although it's a dark glass, you can see through it. It's slightly transparent, so you can see when you need to re-up. And I do really like the top. Very strong magnetic top, goes on easily, very secure. And as far as the sprayage, very consistent, very controlled. So let's talk about the notes. The notes are as following: nutmeg, ginger, sandalwood, patchouli, mint, jasmine, grapefruit, vetiver, incense, cedar, and pink pepper. Now when you initially spray this one on, you get the overwhelming scent of a grapefruit smell, the citrus as I was saying. And then as it dries down throughout the day, you get the incense coming in that blends with the citrus. But what's interesting to me, the citrus from initially, it lasts throughout the day. It seems to linger and still kind of be the dominant scent, with the incense probably playing the background. So throughout the day, I would say it's still 60% grapefruit and 40% incense. Now as far as projection goes, I'd say slightly above average, especially for an Eau de Toilette concentration. I'd give it around an 8 as far as projection goes. Now as far as longevity, again, I would probably say above average. I find that I generally get 8 to 10 hours, probably close to the 9 or 10, and most people I talk to seem to get around 8 to 10 as well. So longevity, not bad. Now let's talk about compliments. This is where this one is a very knockout fragrance. Although, like I said, this one is not an outstanding knock you off your feet scent, for some reason, the ladies love this one. I'm talking about compliment after compliment after compliment. So although I can't put my finger on why, the ladies love this one. So this is a top-notch compliment getter. Now as far as sprays go, I'm usually a 1 or 2 spray guy. But because this one is so clean, fresh, and inoffensive, I think you can get away with 3 to 5 with this one. Now as far as who should wear this one, everyone. Like I said, this one is safe, smells great, and is very inoffensive. Hardly anyone will get turned off by it. So I could recommend this one for any guy. What occasions? Any occasion, I would say. Especially work, office, date night, casual. I think this works great for a variety of situations. Now what time of the year? I think you can get away with this one year round, but I would push it more towards the fall, spring, and summer months. So what's my overall take for Bleu De Chanel? It's greater than the sum of its parts. Now you might remember earlier how I compared it to the Honda Accord or Toyota Camry, but I actually meant that as a compliment. You know how those cars sell year after year after year and they're very popular, but you wouldn't say you grew up wanting one. It's not a Porsche or a Ferrari, but it just does everything well. It doesn't offend anybody, and everybody seems to like it. This is what this is. It's generic, done great. Mainstream to the extreme. And one of the great things about it, I don't know why, but it gets tons and tons of compliments. And that's never bad. So performance, uniqueness, average to above average. Compliments, 10 out of 10. So when you add everything together, I give Bleu De Chanel a strong 9 out of 10. Okay, so there you have it. My review of Bleu De Chanel by Chanel. Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are on this ever popular fragrance. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, hit that like button. It helps the channel to grow. And make sure you tap the notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos we release every day at 4 p.m. Eastern. And I'll see you tomorrow.